Hi everybody, here we go with round 7. Before I start the round, I watched back a few of the videos that I've done and I've noticed several mistakes that I made. The first one was Amy. I said in the last go that she killed 2 zombies. She didn't, she actually only killed 1. So what I'm going to have to do is take one of her experience points off. So that's the first mistake. Second mistake is the bullets card that they got. Plenty of ammo. Now I said it can be used on any ranged weapon. It can't. It can only be used on pistols, evil twins, or the rifle. That's the only thing it can be used on. So it's no good to Amy. So that might have to go down to Phil. Another mistake was when I spawned, I think it was over here, I picked up a spawning card. This is, I think it was a couple of goes ago, a couple of rounds further back. It was actually a manhole cover, not a spawning site. So what I should have done was down here there should have been a zombie come out of here, and because they were on this tile as well, there should have been another one come up here. So that was a bit of a mistake I made. I'm not going to rectify it because it's just going to put the game back a bit, so I'll just leave that as it is. Another one, the sawn off shotgun. What I failed to mention is this one here. When you shoot it, that's this one, when you shoot it, you cannot shoot it again until you've reloaded, so you have to take an action to reload it. But if you shot it once in your go and it's the end of your go, it will automatically reload for a free move, so you're limited to the amount of times you can shoot that. And finally, Phil and Ned. That's Phil, that's Ned. Now Ned was in here and Phil was in this room, and I traded between the two. Can't do that because they're in 2 separate rooms. They have to be in the same room to trade. So that's another little mistake I made. I would say again, I'm not going to change anything about it because it's just going to slow the game down. And it's slow enough as it is at the moment. So what I'm planning on doing this time is I'm going to have the survivors take out a couple of zombies, trade and search, so they're all going to be fully armed up, and then in the next go, just to make things a bit more interesting, I'm going to take a big risk like you would in this situation if it really did happen, and I'm going to have them come out through the door and start taking on these zombies, because at the moment I've just got them moving in between these spaces, and I'm sure that's a bit boring for you if you're watching it. And all that's happening is more and more zombies are getting clumped up and they're all coming down. There's going to be shitloads of them, so I'm going to have to take a big risk and start to move some survivors out to take out whatever they can. So this next move, this round is going to be a gearing up round, and then round 8 is hopefully going to be a lot more action involved, and I've got a funny feeling the survivors are going to take some hits or even die. So here we go with round 7. Let's just remove the sound markers, and because it's back to Amy now going first, here's Amy. Now at the moment she's got Abomination behind her and 3 walkers in front, so she's going to use her shotgun as her first action, and the shotgun is 2 dice and you've got to get a 4 or more, so she's going to use that first action to see if she can do some damage on some of these monsters. Remember, she's only shooting at 1, so even if I get 2 4s, it's still only going to be 1 dead. I think that's how you play it. She's only got one anyway, so one has gone. So remember that, she's gone up the track. She has a free move as her special ability, so she can move where she wants to. So I want to get her into here to start maybe trading and building up. So she's going to use her free move to slip past this guy, which means she's still got 2 actions left. So she's got 1, 2. So that's Amy finished, and she now is up to 4 on the track. So that's first success. Now we have Doug, who is over here. Now Doug is going to search, because again we still need that empty bottle for a Molotov. So he's got plenty of ammo. This one again, re-roll dice if you want for pistols, evil twins or rifles. Now he's got a full pack, so what he's going to do, he's going to do away with the pan and put that in there. So hopefully he might be able to trade that with somebody, something a bit more adventurous. So that's it for Doug. We now got Phil. Phil is down here. Phil's got the dual pistols, so he can get 2 hits. So if he throws, he can throw 2 dice now. So if he throws 2 4s, those 2 are gone, which is what we could really do with. So this is his first action. He's got 1 of them. So 1 of them is gone, and he now goes up to 3 on his track. So that's one of his actions. His second action is he's going to slip by, and his third one is he's moving. So that is Phil done. So not too bad for Phil. Would have been nice if he'd killed off the other zombie. We now have Ned. Now Ned is with Wanda and with Doug. Really, there's not a lot he could do, so he is going to search, and he's got another bag of rice. Now he's already got a bag of rice, some canned food and water, so he doesn't want it, so he's throwing it away. Just got rid of it because he doesn't want it. That was his free search. He can now move. He's staying where he is, because don't forget, these people are now going to break out in the next move. So we've only got 2 to go. We've got Wanda. Now Wanda's there. She really, what she needs to do is to trade with Amy, but Amy's down here. So Wanda is going to move. That's 1. She's now going to trade with Amy, and she is going to give Amy Amy this sawn-off shotgun, because it's twin, and Amy is going to give Wanda the shotgun. And don't forget, when they trade, the person who's being traded with, so Wanda was trading with Amy, Amy can now rearrange her backpack for free, and she now has twin weapon. So she's now got 2 sawn off shotguns. So Amy has just shot up the rankings now for power. So Wanda moved, traded. She's now going to search. Right, now here's the ski mask. Now it says here, discard goalie mask, prevents 1 wound inflicted to the wearer. So Wanda has now got a ski mask which means if she gets a wound, she can actually discard that wound by throwing it away with the ski mask. So that's good stuff from Amy, for Wanda. So Wanda is now basically immune from one wound. That's the way I read the card. And lastly we have Josh. Now here's Josh. Don't forget he can use Slippery, so you can just move past him without worrying. So Josh has got a machete and he's going to have a go at this final walker. He needs to get 4 or more, and he's going to have 2 goes at doing this. He's got it. So he's gone. So Josh also moves up the rankings to 4 points now. So that's one of his actions goes. He's Slippery, so he's just automatically goes past. That's his second action. Now he's got a machete, so you've got to look for someone else who has a machete, and that's Doug, who's over there. So that was 2 moves. That's his third. So he's trying to get up to Doug so they can trade, so he can have dual weapons. And that completes the survivors' 7th go. Now they managed to get rid of three zombies, which isn't too bad. Hopefully there won't be as many spawning on the next one. So we'll now move on to zombie move. So first things to do, they can't attack, so they all move. Now most of the noise was created down here. I forgot to put some noise tokens on this for when they were shooting. So he's moved down here because you can see this guy. So because the most noise was here, these 5 move into this zone. So now they've moved away from there, so it gives them a bit more scope. These guys moving into the middle, same as him. These 2 move down, and these 3 move across. Now we have a runner over here, can't attack, so he moves. And because he's a runner, he gets a second go, so he can't attack again, so he moves again. So he's also in the middle. Now we do the spawning phase, starting up there, and we have nothing. Over here we have 2 walkers. So that's not as good, but luckily they're quite a way off, so we don't have to worry about them too much at the moment. Down here we have 1 walker. So we've got a walker down here, so that isn't too bad. And finally, over there in that corner, we have another walker. So only 4 spawned that time, so it wasn't too bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end my video here, because the next round could take a bit of time to do, because we've got a lot of moving, hopefully putting on dual weapons, and a bit of killing to do, and the zombies are probably going to really start to do some damage very, very, very soon. So I've had enough of sticking around here. I'm just going to go for it now. I don't know whether I'm going to keep a couple coming out this way, just as a rear guard to help stop these, and have the other 4 going up. I'll have to decide that on the next move. So not much of a productive sort of move. 3 walkers are gone. 4 have appeared, so they've got 1 extra walker on the board now, and a couple of them have been powered up a little bit. So it's an okay move. Could have been worse, they couldn't have killed anything. So until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.